Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your spiritual big sis, Shauna Mystic. I'm not gonna tell you shit wrong. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, I do all things regarding self-development, and I also share some of my personal interests like music, spirituality, fashion, beauty, a lot of stuff because I'm a multifaceted being, okay? For those of you who have been here with me from the beginning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for your support. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into this video. So by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about what I wish I knew about dating in my early 20s. Like, if I knew this shit in my early 20s, I could have saved myself a lot of heartache, pain. I could have saved myself a lot of shit. But you know what? It's okay. I learned it so that I can pass it down to y'all. Let's go ahead and hop right into the video. The first thing I wish I would have known was maintain your sense of self, especially if you come from a background where your parents were like very strict or heavily involved. You weren't really allowed to have your own identity. You have to learn how to maintain your sense of self. You cannot get in a relationship and then stop doing all the shit you like to do to be in relationships with people. You have to maintain your sense of individuality so that you can operate as an individual. One of the biggest mistakes I made was like being codependent or like having codependent tendencies. And a lot of times that codependency just stems from like childhood and stuff like that. And so if you do have codependency issues, you probably gonna have to work on that. Go ahead and, get you a little therapy, a little healing or something. Nonetheless, you need to maintain your own sense of self and your own individuality, because when you start being codependent and, not able to separate your needs and wants from other people's needs and wants, it start to get meshed together and shit just be going downhill from there. So first thing, maintain your sense of self. It brings me into my second point, which is to prioritize yourself. You gotta make you a priority. Like literally, when you enter relationships or when you're dealing with guys, you have to prioritize your wants and your needs as well, because if you don't, then shit, they probably not gonna get met. And that's just being real. Like, so it starts with knowing yourself and knowing what it is that you want, and also knowing what it is that you need, but also being aware of when somebody cannot provide those things for you. So they not capable of giving you the things you want or need, and go ahead and walk on out though. Just walk on out though. Leave them hanging, just playing. But seriously, at the same time, leave their ass hanging. On a serious note, like, prioritizing yourself and your well-being has to be number one, just in life, not even just in relationships, but in life in general. You got to prioritize yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, then who's going to take care of you? If you don't advocate for yourself, then who's going to advocate for you? If you don't know what you want, how the hell anybody else going to know what you want or need? So yeah, you got to prioritize yourself, look out for you, and that's just that, okay? Number 3, this one for y'all who love them situationships. Confusion is a no. It means no. If you're feeling confused, feeling like you're getting mixed signals, it's a no. Take it as a no. Don't put yourself through the bullshit. Just take it as what it is. It's a no. And the reason I say that is because if somebody's unsure about you, then they gonna leave you drifting in the wind. Like, you're gonna be over there smiling and cute and everything, and they gonna be over there inserting and shit, and then next thing you know, skirt, they gone, And so you have to take confusion as a no, take mixed signals as a no. If somebody's not being intentional, making their intentions clear with you, then yeah, it's best to go ahead and assume that, this is a no until they show you otherwise, because otherwise you end up in situationships and stuff that have like blurred lines. I've done the situationship thing before. I give it an F. Thumbs down. Boo. Like, literally, don't do it. Number four. Don't date for potential. What they say? Competence. Date men who already either walking in their potential or already there. Don't date for potential. Don't date somebody for what you think they could be, who you think they could be, where you think they going. Like, look at where they are now, look at what they doing now, and that will tell you everything you need to know. Because if y'all like me, the rose-colored glasses be messing up my perception sometimes, or at least it used to, because now, I just see shit for what it is. Take off the rose-colored glasses, See people for who they are and don't date for potential, because people could have a lot of potential. There's a lot of people with potential, but not everybody is capable of actually actualizing that potential. People be having, self-doubt, fear, and just like mental blockages keeping them from reaching their full potential. And yeah, you get caught up thinking you're going to get this version of them, and they not even ready to be that version of themselves. And then you end up disappointed, wasting your time, whatever the case is. So, don't date for potential. Boom. Number 5. This is one of my favorite tips. One of the best things that I've learned. Set the standard for how you want to be treated. Granted, I've always had pretty high standards when it came to relationships, other than when I was in that situationship. That was probably the lowest standard I ever had. Set the standard for how you want to be treated, and don't wait until later on down the line. Set the standard from the jump, how you want to be treated. If you want to go on dates, like make that clear, and if they ain't taking you on dates, scurry, okay? Just be intentional about how you date as well. Like, you want somebody to date you with intention, but also be intentional about how you show up for yourself and what you require, and setting standards that you want to be maintained. Because again, we have to teach people how to treat us. Like, there's this big thing on social media where people be like, oh, I don't want to have to ask, I don't want to have to tell you. When you first get to know somebody, you may have to tell them. And at the point where you've made your needs and your wants known, and they don't do it, y'all know what I'm finna say. Go ahead, take a little walk, wish them well, and be on your way. Set the standard. Don't lower your standards. Like, if you want to be with somebody who take you on dates, don't be with somebody who just want to lay up and smoke and whatever. If you want to be with somebody who's kind to you, who's compassionate, be with that type of person. Sidebar. Don't try to make somebody into who you want them to be. Accept them for who they are. They either that person or they not. And you're going to hurt yourself trying to mold somebody into that person. So set the standard. And for those of you who think all men cheat, please get that out of your mind, because there are people who will treat you right. But as soon as you accept that all men cheat, that becomes your reality. Okay, that becomes your standard at that point, because you have officially accepted that all men will cheat, and now you lowering that standard. So no, I don't accept that. If you cheating, then I'm not the one for you. Okay, and that's just that. So that was number 5. Set how you want to be treated. Number 6. This is for my young girlies. Okay, explore your options. Vet these men. You do not need to settle down very early on and like literally live, date, experience different types of men, so that you can get to know more of what you want. Because sometimes the more you date, you didn't realize, hey, I actually need this from a person, or I actually want this from a person. Because people don't realize we learn a lot about ourselves through the relationships we have with people, not just romantic, but platonic relationships. So dating around could teach you a lot about yourself and a lot about what you actually want and what you actually need. And then you can get more clear on that. So like, you building your standard, you building, okay, this is what I need. You learn how to prioritize yourself. You learning about yourself through these experiences. So explore your options. You don't have to settle down with the first person like that you see or that's from high school. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, that's you. But explore your options and get to know yourself, because a lot of times when you just coming up and you growing up, you don't know a lot about yourself. You may think you know a lot about yourself, but the older you get, you're going to learn more about yourself. So definitely explore your options and vet these men. Check the actions, okay? They're going to do a lot of talking. Check the actions, okay? If the actions and the talk ain't matching, y'all know what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to stop doing Let me stop. Last but not least, listen to your intuition. A woman's intuition never lies. If you feel somebody lying to you, if you feel like somebody cheating on you, if you feel like, this ain't the right thing for you, listen to your gut feelings. Don't try to make something work that's not working. Don't gaslight yourself, or don't let nobody else gaslight you. Listen to yourself, because that's going to build that trust within yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the better your decisions going to be when it comes to dating. When you can trust yourself, you could trust your judgment of people. You could trust like, yeah, this is not for me. You get that discernment by trusting yourself. Learn to listen to your intuition. Don't be letting people gaslight you. If you know what you know and you know what you know, then you know it, okay? Now, that is kind of double-edged sword because some of y'all might have, like, you know, some trust issues, some stuff y'all need to work on. So also be self-aware when it comes to that. Make sure you're not projecting. But if you know you're not projecting and you have a gut feeling about something, trust it, follow it, believe it, don't question it. If you know something's not right for you, trust it, follow it, believe it, don't question it. And that's literally all you have to do, okay? So, guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that it really reached whoever it needs to reach, because this is some stuff that if I knew in my early 20s, it could have saved me a lot of heartache. It could have saved me some headaches, you know, and I feel like this information is so valuable. And it's not even just for young women, like it's for all women. Like, dating advice I just gave you, like, this stands the test of time. This is always going to ring true at every level of your life. These things, if you set that standard for yourself, you're gonna be good. If y'all like this video and y'all enjoy my content, make sure that y'all are liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Let me know y'all experiences down below, because I'm sure, especially with new generation of stuff going on, like, I'm sure y'all got some experiences. So let me know down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.